Hi, let's take a look at Storm Issue 3, written by Murewa Ayodele, drawn by Lucas Werneck, and colored by Alex Guimaräes. Full spoilers ahead, so you're forewarned. While Storm's radiation sickness was cured in short order, her only exchange for her health is 7 days of not using her powers. She is still about to die, judging from the death spirits hovering around her. So she did the logical thing. Visit her family in Louisiana, aka the X-Men. Hi, Future Tyler here. Given the other choices, it seems like the skills are not that balanced. 70 years of her life, 7 organs, and 7 months without memories versus 7 days without the use of her powers. That is hardly, equal. I would have gladly chosen what Dr. Voodoo chose for her. I agree. The good. I like the voices given to all the characters in this issue. Granted, I have not read too much of Dr. Voodoo, so maybe I'm not the best judge here for him. But everyone else sounds near perfect. Not only that, there were some nice comedic beats in this issue. For example, Wolverine trying to escape Storm's group hug. I'm not sure if Ayodele wrote that in the script or Werneck drew that in, but kudos to the team for that. And the beat before that, where the X-Men prank Rogue, I feel like this is what a family is. Though with the calm way Gambit and Nightcrawler were acting, Rogue should have suspect something is wrong. So two things bothered me though, right? Both of which I think is a me thing. The first one is pretty minor and could very well be a non-issue several months down the road. At this point, I have a hard time placing this issue in reading order. Like Wolverine's eyes are no longer bandaged, so it is after the attacks from the Hag, and probably after the raid on Grey Malkin, as any issues before that would not work. Again, this might be a non-issue down the road. Well, I think patience is the best approach when it comes to mapping reading order. Stories occur at different pace, and more often than not, release order will not work very well. Now, the second me problem is slightly a bigger issue, and that is between Storm and Wolverine. I do not buy it when Aaron wrote it in Wolverine and the X-Men, and all the other times it surfaced afterwards. I similarly do not buy it here. Like, to me, their relationship had always been that of siblings more than romance. And knowing what happened and rereading the issue, it kind of seems like the sparring between Ororo and Logan are like foreplay. Especially with some of the looks that they threw each other. It kind of made me groan, mostly inwardly. Okay, but to be fair though, Ororo did say she's not proud of her actions. I mean, I still don't like it, but I did enjoy Rogue and Ororo's discussion, and maybe Logan being used to satisfy some of Ororo's needs. And he knew that. Well, I mean, Logan knew it, but from the narration, it is clear that Ororo loves Logan in a romantic way. I think that's what is meant to be. It does not sit well with me, and let's not revisit this. I will be willfully obstinate and read that as like Ororo saying she's sorry that she used Logan for her pleasure. The last bit regarding the invitation from Doom is appropriately haughty and yet consistent. Whenever Doom interacted with mutants with even a slight bit of politeness, it is more often than not with Storm. I like the giant bird's sass. And also, Storm was still in her robe when riding the bird because, well, she doesn't want to wrinkle her outfit. It's going to be a proper dinner. And also, a deep cut. This is the third dinner between Doom and Storm, though technically, this is the second time with the real Doom. The first time, way back in Claremont Cockrum's story, that was a Doom bot. Regardless, the difference this time around, she could not use her powers. Perhaps that's why the death spirits are all gathering around her. Like she'll be forced to use her powers and somehow void the exchange. This is probably the prettiest book you will see of Storm to date. Right. Everything about it is pretty, from the characters to the varied background, to the action, to the colors, and to the lettering. Like even the digital blurring in this issue, which was used only in one splash page, is well utilized. Right. If I'm going to nitpick, and it is really, really nitpicking, one Wolverine's face was reused on two different panels, but the colors and the shadows from the leaves made the same face appear different without closer inspection. The storytelling aspects too are really wonderful in this issue. The comedic timing of the art, the looks between Logan and Aurora during their sparring, Aurora's hair, the letterings for the names of the punches, kicks, moves, and that mythical giant bird, those all work in this issue. So I'm not sure if words are sufficient to articulate how good the art is. So let us pick out a couple of our favorite panels in this issue and let the work speak for itself. So in conclusion, this is a 3.75 out of 5. I have to ding it slightly for the Aurora Logan bit, which is really, I think, a me thing. Without that part, this would be an easy 4 out of 5. Agree. It is a gorgeous book to look at too. So if you're not too bothered by Aurora and Logan pairing, pick this one up. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like and subscribe. Please share this with your friends and comment below. Thanks, and Tyler out.